Hey everyone, this is new guy 371, and this is part 9 of Rayman 2, part 2. Wait, no, back. I just said it was part 9. Yes, it's Rayman 2, part 9. And anyway, after conquering the treetops of the canopy, we're now heading into Whale Bay. So, as the name implies, this is actually an ocean-themed level, and yes, this is our first enemy we encounter here. It's the Barrel Pirate. But we are going to ignore him because he has crazy amounts of health. So yep, this is the first kind of a refresher of the swimming controls. Now, remember when I said back in the last part, the enemy they're going to have from now on are gonna have crazy amounts of health. Yeah, that's one of them. I think he has the Barrel Pirate has more health than the Spider. Now, yeah. So I can never remember if that tunnel is optional or not. I don't think it is though, because I think that glass. You can't jump onto that glass on the other side. I think you do have to swim through it. So, the best way to handle these barrel pirates is to attack them from the back. And then run away as hell, because the reward for beating them is not worth the amount of damage they can deal out. It's only a few red looms, and so I would not recommend killing it. I believe that... No, never mind, no. That is the only one in this level, but I don't think it's the only one in the game. I'm really a little failing me. Again, remember, this is actually a post-commentary. Parts have been recorded. Spoiler alert, yes. The entire game has been recorded. The commentary is I'm just a little slow in the commentary. So anyway, as I mentioned, this is an ocean-themed level. By that I mean there's a lot of sand. In addition to water, there's also a lot of sand and a lot of pirate ships. So yeah, this part, if you play the PS1 version of Rayman 2, this is where you'd be introduced to the Barrel Pirate, and he would actually be disguised as a barrel, and there would be a special cutscene that played, and where he comes out of hiding and starts attacking you. There's actually a lot more Barrel Pirates in the PS1 version, and I think they actually have a lot less health than they do in this game. But enough about that. We were playing the N64 version of Rayman 2, so we're going to stick to this N64 version of Rayman 2. So this part, you have to kind of climb through the pirate ship parts to get to this switch to drop the lasers that are blocking our path. Look around. So, yeah, I've been playing... Oh, so fun fact, I've been going back to Rayman 1 by playing the Rayman Classic, which was, I think like a month ago. About a month ago, it was released for free, I think in honor of Rayman's 30th anniversary. What Ubisoft's 30th anniversary. But anyway, yes. More rolling barrels. You may remember these from the Bayou. And those looms, the way you're supposed to get those looms, you're supposed to hop on the barrels. I decided to just jump over them and get squashed. Really, since we have our health like maxed out, it's not really worth trying to hop on the barrels. It's actually much more challenging to do that than to do it the way I did it. Now, I'm back here thinking that there's a cage on that area where the pirate was shooting at us. Because it looks like you can jump from there, and it looks like you can climb around up there, but you can't. There's nothing up there. There's nothing over here. I've gotten everything, and I am just being persnickety because this is one of those levels, much like the canopy, that you don't really want to return to if you can avoid it. Yeah, not nice. It's nice. Very ambient. This level has a lot of ambient sound, a lot of seagulls and stuff. It's much like the first sanctuary we went to, the sanctuary of water and ice. I'm gonna go back. So, here agreed to a cutscene of a sleeping pirate. Why? I don't know, because at this point in the game, we know that the pirates like to sleep on the job. I think the purpose is... I don't know. I cannot... Because there's no reason... You don't necessarily have to beat the pirate, but... I don't know. So anyway, this part I got confused. I thought there was a cage up on that balcony. Now you do have to go there, but that's not where the cage is. And every time I play this level, it's I keep thinking that the cage is up there because you would think that's where the cage would be, but it's not. No, instead we have to grab a powder keg and we have to blow that door open. No, you. Go back to where the powder keg was, sir, Mr. No Arms. Yeah, you'd think by the second or third try getting up there, I would have figured out that you can't actually helicopter up there. But nope, I am going to keep going and jumping up there for a little while. So, yeah. So anyway, that Rayman Classic that I was talking about, it's an app for the iPhone and Android, and it puts maps all the button stuff to your touchscreen, and I'll be honest, it doesn't respond as smoothly as the actual console game does, and it makes a lot of the levels much harder than they were. The levels themselves are hard to begin with, because the original Rayman was... for at least PlayStation, at least the version most people have played, was never tested by anyone outside the dev team. So it was crazy hard. I'll be honest, the Atari Jaguar version is easier, much easier than the other versions. I'm actually considering possibly doing a Let's Play if I ever get of the original Rayman, if I ever get through this one. But yeah. So on to the next part. This is where the level gets its namesake. This is the part where we're actually going to meet, spoiler alert, the giant tuna, I mean the whale. So here's Murphy. Hey Rayman, Carmen the pirates want her blubber to oil the lanterns. I'm sorry, I flubbed the lines because I kind of went a little late. But anyway, yeah, that's kind of disturbing, even for a kid's game. They want her blubber. So we have to rescue Carmen the whale. And Carmen the whale. This is the one thing that kind of irks me about this game, is that like all of Rayman's friends get like these special notes in the like these special descriptions and whatever in the manual, but you only see them like once per level or something. It's sad. So here's Carmen. We gotta free her. And that's the easy part. Now you may notice we have a generator here, and it generates a walking shell. Yeah, I went the wrong way. It gets a little disorienting because there's two ways to go, and you're running around trying to tame the shell, and it just gets you forget which way you have to go. This part's hard. You have to jump a gap with the walking shell. Um, you don't have to do this. Spoiler alert, this is just to get a cage. In fact, you can just go back the way you came, but you have to use the walking shell to get this cage. And it's annoying. It's very, very annoying. Yeah, and I did that again. I was actually debating of cutting these out, but it's just funny. It's funny to see me fail at these shells. Alright, so we got the looms. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Whoa, we made it! And we got the door open. Okay, another set of timed red looms. And there's the cage. Worth it. So now here's the part with Carmen. There's Carmen, she's over there. So I just want to point out, I do like the night sky in this level. A lot of stars, very starry. You saw it briefly though, the crescent moon, and very nice. But here's the annoying part of this level, swimming level. Now, if we were playing the PS1 version of the game, this would be a lot harder version of the level because in that version you have to hit switches while being underwater. Yeah. Anyway, you may notice these air bubbles look similar to the blue looms. They are. They function exactly the same, except they're in bubbles as opposed to having wings on them. And that's a really weird whale cry. It sounds like it's a mechanical whale or something. Like, I don't know, that giant mechanical shark thing from Banjo-Kazooie. So, yeah, here is a somewhat difficult part. I found this difficult when I was a kid, but I don't really find it too difficult now. Piranhas are coming to take my air bubbles. So yeah, in the PS1 version, this part is a lot longer, and in addition to getting the air bubbles, you do have to hit like 4 switches, and you also have to. There's also yellow looms, I think, in the water, so you're going after those while keeping up with Carmen. And you're also trying to hit switches. It's crazy. In this game, in this part, there are no yellow looms. You just have to follow Carmen, and it's really easy. It's a random light up skull. I think it's supposed to symbolize that we're at the end, and that's it. We don't even get a goodbye from Carmen. She's just kind of there. I'm trying to remember. I think at least in Rayman, in the PS1 version, she has Lee's voice. She may have it in Revolution, I don't remember. Alright, so this part. This is my favorite part of the level, actually. Is it the favorite part? I don't know. But I do like this part of the level, because we're climbing around this giant pirate ship. We actually get to climb the rigging and go on the mast, and jump in the crow's nest. It's cool. So I am going to say, I do believe this is like, for a while, this is like the last somewhat decent level until very near the end of the game. After this, the levels get longer and a lot less playful, I guess. Yes. So, continuity error. The moon changed. If you remember when we first met Carmen, the moon was a crescent moon. It's now a full moon. Continuity do you even? There we go. Continuity do you even? Anyway, so yeah, that's a pretty cool. The purple loom. Yeah, they're purple looms. They look pink, but they're purple. They're light purple according to the manual. All right, so they're the yellow loons. There's a little sliding section. So yeah, so this level has an oddity. You can see that the tile over there. That's actually the exit portal, but the teensy is not over there. No, the teensy instead is down here, and this isn't the only time in the game this will actually happen. This is the first time, but it's not the only time. It's not the last time. And yeah, oh, there's a gorilla pirate. I don't know, those things are so goddamn annoying. Alright, and there's the teensy. And now I gotta walk all the way back to the portal. Dick. And the gorilla pirate's dead! Yay! Do a little dance, and blue skidoo, we can too! Yay, we got the bonus level! Alright, so, bonus stage. Yep, we got another one of these. Run, little glow box, run! So, yeah, how is everyone doing? You know, I'm trying to, get this channel, like you went a different way this time, went over the little fast. I'm trying to figure out ways to get this channel a bit more, recognized. Anyone who's watching this, you can give me some tips, that'd be great. Alright, so we're almost near the end of the race. And we are beating the spyglass pirate by a mile. Yeah, we beat it. You're too slow. Anyway, this time we get... Come on. Yep, we get the golden fists. These were actually introduced in Rayman 1. But they brought them back for Rayman 2. And it's actually hard to find these in the levels normally. You're more likely to get those in bonus levels. So, that's pretty much it for this part. Next level is the Sanctuary of Stone and Fire, and let me tell you, it is. I had so much trouble with this during the recording. Unlike most Let's Players, I didn't do a practice run. I just picked up everything just because if I did a practice run, I would have to redo the entire game every time I do a practice run. Yeah. So, yeah. Alright, so, yeah, I'm doing my save thing just because, yeah. Anyway, we're at 45%. My god. Almost halfway there. So anyways, this has been New Guy 371. This is Rayman Part 9. Stay tuned for Part 10, where we enter the Sanctuary